Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make the trick or treat earrings. Now I have some really sweet little charms here. I have my Boo Ghost, and then I have a little candy corn here. I'm going to be using some 4mm Czech fire polish beads. I have some eye pins and some head pins, and these are both 22 gauge. And I also have an earring hook. So this is going to be a simple design, but it's really going to add a lot of fun and pizzazz to a simple charm earring. Okay, so the tools that we're going to need is we're going to need a pair of chain nose pliers. We're going to need a pair of flush cutters. And we're also going to need a pair of round nose pliers. So if you have everything ready to go, let's go ahead and get started. So the first very basic technique that we're going to be working with here is we're going to do some simple wire loops. Now I do need some that are on eye pins here, so let's go ahead and start with my little eye pin. So I'm going to take one of those little beads, slide it down so it falls all the way to the bottom, and now I can come in with my round nose pliers here, and I'm going to twist it to the side there so you can see. And what I'm going to do is just sort of bend it backwards, so just like that, so it kind of is at a crooked angle there. Bend it backwards, and then I'm going to bend it up and over, going around my round nose pliers, and I can then rotate my pliers and bring it all the way across to create that simple wire loop. I can remove my round nose pliers and snip off that excess wire. And I can just go ahead and set that off to the side. We won't be needing that. So this is my little simple wire loop. All right, so now for the eye pins, I'm going to repeat that 3 more times until I need 4. But before we go ahead and start repeating, what I'm going to do is now take a head pin, do the same thing, slide on that bead, come in with my round nose pliers, bend it backwards, and wrap up and over, bring it all the way around, just like so. Coming in with my chain nose pliers, or excuse me, my cutters again, and I can separate that wire. So now I have my little dangle there. So you can see that we have the head pin and the eye pin. So for the eye pin, I'm going to need 3 more, and for the head pin, I'm going to need 5 more. So go ahead and repeat that step, and then we'll be back to assemble the whole earring together. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble our earring. So what I'm going to do is take my chain nose pliers, and I'm going to pick up one of my loops with 2 on the side there. So this is from one of my eye pins, and I'm just going to find one of those loops, open it up, same as you would a jump ring, just by giving it a little gentle twist. I'm going to slide on my charm and go ahead and close that back up, and we want to make sure we have a nice good closure so our charm isn't going anywhere. So we have our eye pin onto our charm so far. So now what I'm going to do is attach another eye pin to that. So go ahead and open up that loop, and what I'm going to do beforehand is I'm going to actually slide on one of the head pins, and then I'm going to slide on this loop here, and then I'm going to slide on another one of the head pins. So what we're doing is we're creating a little cluster there, and we're alternating it on the side so that it's going to fall onto either side of that eye pin. So you can see, hopefully, let me bring it closer to the camera, so you can see that they're seated on either side of that bottom eye pin, so we get that little clustered look there. All right, so now, you guessed it, we're just going to repeat that moving up. So again, open up the loop of an eye pin, gently, there we go, and go to this second side of this eye pin here, slide that on, we're going to slide on one of our head pins first, then we slide on that loop that's attached to our little chain that we're making, and now we can slide on another head pin. All right, and close that back up. Again, nice good closure, we don't want anything to go anywhere. And we're going to do the same thing with one more. So we're just going to take that loop, open it up, slide on one head pin, and find the other side of that eye pin that we just added. And now we're going to slide on one more head pin. There we go. Coming in with our chain nose pliers, closing that loop up. And then last but not least, our final move is to add on our little, there we go, is to add on our little earring hook, but I just want to kind of lay it down so you can see that we have our little head pins there kind of coming out to the side, so it creates a neat little cluster look there. So now just go ahead and twist that to open, and we're going to slip on our earring and close that up. Nice good closure, and we are all done. So that is how easy it is to make those little trick-or-treat earrings. You can substitute this out with Swarovski crystals or gemstones or any other bead that you'd like. You can also do the same charm for a pair of earrings. You can mix and match. This is a really fun technique to really truly make your own. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get all of these supplies and see even more tutorial videos by heading over to Beadaholique.com.